and welcome to On the Block. That's pretty seamless intro right there. Good work. Good work.
Thank you, thank you.
So, yeah, I
That's the
got the
best one we've
countdown
had.
cues correct.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, anyway, hey, thanks for watching. We're going to be
Welcome
kind of talking
everybody.
about, yeah, welcome.
I'm
Welcome
McCrea.
back.
I'm McCrea. Welcome back.
Yes, and I continue to be Spencer. And, really, I guess we'll just
Well,
basically
actually, let's start it off
brief
with.
recap and talk about our trip to Toronto more, I guess, than the finale because that's kind of old news.
Well, I think that we should cut to some shilling, some corporate shilling. I've got actually.
Sure.
So I found out today that like YouTube does this weird like fan fundraising or fan something. So somewhere on the YouTube page, you guys can like, let's see, fan fund. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but we don't ask you for Patreon. We don't ask you for, like some of the other guys. Not saying who. We're
We
not.
asked you for this.
Yeah, well, ours is pretty. It's not obligatory. We're not trying to make you part of some cool kid. If you like what we do, throw us a little scratch, and it's like we appreciate it. It keeps the world going around. It keeps us going forward, and again, we're not trying to make you guys subscribe. We understand that there's some poor motherfuckers out there. Like I used to be a poor guy, still a poor guy. So we just want to give you some awesome ass Big Brother content, and if you like what you do, what we do, you got some extra change laying around. Every dollar helps, and we really appreciate it.
Like we talk about, needing like newer and better equipment and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just things
Absolutely.
like that to kind of to help out. And some things we like in the future, we're gonna have to kind of farm out because neither of us know how to do it. So you never know when you have to like kind of subcontract somebody and have to throw them some money. So that would be awesome. Yeah, I didn't know. Is this like new? Like
Yeah, I just found out about it. I was like, damn, like this could be cool. I got it all going, and hell yeah, yeah, yeah. So I don't know how
So
it
is it
works,
signed
and
up? Is it signed? Like, did you sign us up for it on our
I'm
YouTube
pretty
page or
sure.
whatever?
I'm pretty sure.
Cool.
Don't know. Is can you guys see me? I don't see the screen. What's going on here? Um, Continue talking.
Okay.
Sorry.
I guess first off, I guess we'll go back to our recent trip to Toronto. Marilyn and I, we flew out there, but you and Jess drove. Which how many hours was that trip?
It was a 14-hour drive. It was a daunting, grueling task of just gigantic proportions. Nah, I don't know. It was it was crazy.
That's like a Tolkien type of trip.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we were on a fucking full-on quest right there.
That was.
Yeah, it was a 14.
Awesome.
I drove the entire 14 there by myself, like no Adderall or nothing like that.
Just one shot.
Yeah, I was just like, fuck it. Like I wanted it for my belt loop, really. It was like one of those things where it's like I did a 14-hour one fucking running on empty.
And that Scion that she drives, I mean, like, dude, that's a good ad for that car.
Oh shit, yeah. Dude, yeah, I was kicking it around everywhere. Fucking, it was awesome. Yeah, it was super crazy, but yeah, it was a really fun adventure. We didn't get sick of each other, which I thought we'd just be fucking bickering and shit, But
yeah, that's cool. That's
yeah.
Cool. Marilyn and I, when we went to Aaron's wedding, whenever that was, it was the 9th of last month or something. Yeah. We drove down like around Houston area, and it's like 8 hours plus something like that for us. And we didn't even turn on the radio. We like talked the whole time.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a good trip then.
Yeah, that's a good trip. We always visit and stuff. But no, anyway, we didn't drive.
How was your flight?
We're way too fucking far south to attempt something like that.
Yeah.
But and neither of our vehicles would make it there and back, I don't think.
Yeah.
But we flew. Good trip flying out there, and got picked up. And dude, it was just on. Liza picked us up, and we stayed at her place. That was awful nice of her. So I'd like to publicly thank Liza. So if you're watching this, and you would like to go
to Canada, to Toronto,
is it at Liza Stanton? Is that what you put her in?
Yeah,
and,
ask her.
Thank her so much for putting us up, for McCrea and Spencer up for the night.
And if you ever need a place,
air mattress style, #air mattress.
If you ever need a place in Toronto, she would love to hear from you. Hit her up. She's got a great place.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Big shout out.
Cool.
Big shout out to Liza.
Yeah. I guess we got there Wednesday night.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking. That was the finale night.
Yeah.
The finale was, as everybody knows, went down to a vote. What was it, 5-2?
Yep.
Sarah over Godfrey.
And
Um,
Jordan's vote
Godfrey,
being
yep, Godfrey.
discounted.
Jordan's vote got discounted, uh, and I mean, like
I
the rest
think they
is
both
history.
put up, yeah,
Sarah's a good winner. Sarah's a good
both
winner.
put up great.
I saw somebody that tweeted, and this is not. I'm not endorsing this, but somebody said that it's equivalent to like a female Chilltown and like a Boogie win.
Yeah, I can see that
So
totally.
so. But Fembots were badass. Loved them.
Yeah,
I'm glad that Sarah did well. I can't wait till
absolutely.
we interview them. That's what we're here to talk about a little bit.
Hmm.
Because I want to ask how much of the game was actually put in place, like, as far as the end game, set in place by that week that Neha left, when she
Hmm.
got a lot of kind of things stirred up. Because that seemed to be a really important week in the house.
Hmm.
I know that Neha certainly thinks that she played a huge role towards towards that. Um, towards getting the game rolling in the way it did. I'd like to find out how much that actually played a part. Um, I talked to Jordan today. He's going to do Sister Nino's show. I'm doing that tomorrow uh, for doing like a Big Brother think tank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, about
Interesting.
different things.
Well, I'm
So,
insulted that Rob did
well,
not ask me to.
you know what we ought to do?
Oh,
We ought to plug it as a crossover and us both on there.
well, fucking yeah. Now I'm the fucking like groveling. Oh, please, Mr. Rob, can I be on your show?
No. It's the way we'd have a crossovers if you're on it. No, it's just me yapping. Um, but anyway, I got off track a little bit, I think. But okay, we weren't allowed to go to the finale this year as we were last year, which is totally badass.
Mm,
Last year, it was so cool when Arlie recognized us in the stands and
that
was
was
shouting up. That was
super
really cool.
cool. Yeah.
But anyway, couldn't go to that. But we did get to go into the production, the after party. We weren't allowed to, but we snuck our asses in there
Yeah.
and had a fucking awesome time with everybody.
Which was
So that was
super cool. Pretty
that was
much the
super.
story was like we were sitting around like at a bar and we're all bullshitting, having a good time. Derek walks in, we're all excited to see Derek, bullshitting with Derek a little bit, and then I think I went out for smokes, and then we all kind of just go outside just to get some fresh air and stuff, and then it's just like I saw who was it, Rochelle, or was it no, it was a Nick walks like from the bar that we were in over to this other bar that's literally in
Yes.
viewing distance. I was like, that's
And
the bar?
when you say bar, you really mean like club. Like this is not like just a fucking. This isn't Cheers.
Yeah.
Like, this is fucking
Yeah.
swank.
Yeah.
Posh,
Norm.
posh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like that. This is a fucking hot hopping place.
Yeah, there's like a
It
guard and shit like that, and like,
Yeah.
and pretty much it's just like I'm looking at it, and I'm like, let's just fucking go. Like, why not? Like, who gives a shit? Like, why don't we just go? Like,
Yeah, I was like, what's the worst thing
well,
to do?
yeah,
Away? Like,
yeah,
okay, and walk back to the party
yeah.
lot and be at.
I like how I was just like,
So,
Marilyn, I'm sorry, we're not bringing you with because it's not gonna look as good. Like, and
yeah,
like,
it's sorry.
if Jess was there, like, I would have told Jess too, and I think she would have understood.
Sure.
She would have been a little hurt, but at the same time,
Right.
they know what the score is, and
Well, it's like when you size up the mission, you know who who can participate and who can't.
Yeah.
And she didn't make the cut. Like I get it. And
Not,
no hard
I
feelings.
wouldn't say it's a cut. It's more of like I'm a demolitions expert. You're the tactician or something. We didn't need the vehicle driver or what. And the
Sure,
fucking. We just didn't
sure.
need those working aspects,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right at the beginning. So sure
Well,
enough, we fucking.
Yeah.
we.
And we also it's one of those like go back and tell them that we
Yeah,
we
exactly.
were
Yeah,
brave,
yeah. Tell them we moved on.
But like when we walk in there, like the security people came and asked our names for the stamp because Kevin and everybody are piled up right there in the front because like I guess they just basically arrived.
They must have
And
just
they were
got
all like,
there.
wow, like hugged us and stuff.
Yeah,
So the
everyone went
security,
fucking
we just went
ballistic.
in and
Well,
we
actually,
knew
like,
who
no,
we
because
were.
like I walked up, we all started kind of like walking together, and I was telling Jordan, I was like, dude, I can't get it. Like, we're not supposed to be in here or whatever the fuck, And then like he's like, what? And I like go and I tell them my name, and they're like, who? Wait, they're like looking through the paper through Olsen, me being dumb, and then Jordan just like starts like go, he's like go, and then he starts like pushing me in, and then he just like starts going through, and like it was just such a commotion
was-
at that point. Like I was like,
That was
fuck
when we-
yes.
That's when we were gonna go try to get the girls.
No, not at that
Because-
point.
because when we were gonna try to get the girls and bring them back to the party, you went up there and asked what your name was,
That was the
and
second time. Second time
oh,
because
was it second time?
they started looking at me because I was like, oh, I just got to get the stamp or whatever, and then they knew right away. They're like, that's the dude that fucking just walked through without the stamp or the name,
well,
and so that's why they're
well,
like,
like,
well, what's your name again? And I'm like, ooh,
yeah, you came back and told me that, and I was like, okay, all right. And anyway, I went up to him, and I was like, yeah, my name's Arlie Shaban. I didn't get a stamp. And they looked, and they're like, how do you spell it? And I was like, and I, spelled it, and they looked there and they gave me a stamp, and I went over there and got the girls, and then they just kind of followed behind me and held up my hand, showing the stamp, and just we walked in. It was really fucking smooth operating. I gotta tell you, I
dude,
was
hell
really
yeah, exactly,
it was pretty good.
dude,
So
that
we
was
got most
great.
girls in, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But after the party, everybody's so crazy during that time. We went to Niagara, which was fucking awesome. Got to spend time with everybody. But when you just get out of the house, man, you're fucking insane.
Oh yeah, you're.
Like like you don't realize it. You can kind of socialize a little bit and get along, and it's quite easy to party, especially after being cooped up like that.
Yeah.
But as far as like, dude, your gears are still turning, and like everything's so new. People are flagging you down to get pictures made with you on the street. There's all that kind of stuff that's going on, and it takes a while to process. I was trying to get together with Bruno and talk to him.
Yeah.
And we just kind of kept missing each other. But Marilyn was like, "Dumbass, he just got out of the house. He's been gone for over 2 months. He wants to spend time with his fucking wife."
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I was like, "Yeah, true." So,
Yeah, there's a couple of them
anyway,
that I definitely like. I feel like I didn't really get to like one-on-one connection time with, and it's like it's not like I didn't want to or anything like that. It's just like everyone's like pulling everyone around, like talking to each other, and like again, we've been through it, so we understand. Like I'm always like I want to give you guys your space. Like I don't want you guys to be like, what the fuck are they doing here? Blah blah blah, like, and also like when you come out of the house, like for whatever reason, like what you want to do is like be next to like your cast and just like let's just fucking watch this like we're fucking like scared animals because they know what you're going through. We're like you become more bonded to them than the outside world, and so it's like you want to be close and with your community. They don't understand us as a part of their community yet. And so it's like
absolutely.
kind of
Absolutely.
interesting. It's kind of interesting stuff.
It is. It really is interesting. I think it's fascinating that that as we go through this together, and it's almost like each class graduates in a way.
Yeah.
You get with them, and at first it's almost like they're cool to see you, but it's almost like you still don't know. But then as they step back, they realize that this is something everybody's been through.
Yeah.
And this is wild, and it's kind of interesting.
Well, yeah, because
So,
like yeah, exactly. I mean, just like hanging out with Jordan, where it's like Jordan just like it was like an initial wall where he'd just be like, "Holy shit, it's McCrea," and then I just kept on being like, "It's fucking Jordan," like, and I think like that kind of like was like, "Oh, okay, I get it. Like, I see what's going on." Like, like it kind of puts you on level playing field.
I met met Greg Merritt, and he was a cool motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, Greg is
I enjoyed
amazing.
hanging out with him.
Yeah.
Like he's so fucking Jeremy Dale McGuire though. Which Jeremy Dale leaves tomorrow. He's either going to I think he's going to Thailand.
Oh, really? He's gonna have a ball.
Yeah.
He will
So,
either die
shoot me
or.
a text later. What's that?
I said he will either die or he'll have the best time ever. One of the
or he'll
two.
be king.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be
See
named king of Thailand.
The Thai people have just named me king.
This giant man.
Yeah, exactly. Like he sacrificed himself to the volcano and survived, so he automatically becomes king.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeremy versus volcano.
Fucking what is it?
Anyway,
Jesus the fucking.
Greg is really a JDM character. Like I can see how he was in the house and how he would drive people, fucking crazy in a way. But outside the house, he's cool as fuck to hang out with. Also, dude, put top of my cool to hang out with list was fucking Scott, Sarah's partner.
Oh,
that motherfucker! Like we were almost like separated at birth. That motherfucker's cool as shit.
Yeah, he was like the other person where it's like I immediately felt like boom, this dude like I could easily see this dude being like a part of my friends. Like immediately I felt like this guy's just the coolest motherfucker ever, and like he was just so down to earth and like welcoming and like we fucking like he was just so excited to meet us. It's like this dude's so badass.
It was cool. And he watched Survivor, and we talked about how badass fucking Survivor was.
Well, plus like. That fucking night, we all went out and fucking went and saw Suicide Squad filming, like hanging out with Scott in Toronto. Like we ended up going over to we saw where Sarah works from the outside. We didn't
Yes.
enter it. It was a
We
great.
saw her.
We saw where she worked, and so that
It
was
was a
kind of
very nice
interesting.
establishment.
Very
Yes.
respectable. Um,
Very nice place.
so then yeah, shit. I don't even remember what else happened that night. Like fucking, we just all walked back home or whatever. It was a good
Yeah.
night. It
Yeah.
was exciting night. We didn't really get to see any Suicide Squad, but
No, we got to see like the Joker's car. We didn't see the fucking
yeah,
Batmobile. We didn't see the Joker or anybody driving anything like that.
yeah,
But it didn't matter. At least we were down there. We made the effort. I would have felt like a
yeah.
fucking shitbag if I was all the way in Toronto and a movie that I wanted to see like was actually filming there, and there's a possibility I could see the fucking
Well,
Batmobile and I
fucking
didn't make
like
it.
we
I
were
should fucking
we
crap my
me and
nuts.
Jess were talking about going back and seeing it or whatever, and I was like, you know that Scott's gonna fucking come back tomorrow and he's gonna show us some badass footage because he
Fucking
saw something, and sure as
yeah, fuck
fucking
that.
enough, he did come back and he was like, check this out, and it's like the fucking Joker car just zooming. I was like,
Yeah,
you fucking
like
bastard. God damn. That was
yeah,
great though.
hell yeah. Uh, anyway, but yeah, no, that kid, dude, that he was cool. Look forward to seeing him again, hanging out again.
Yeah.
What else? Okay, that's about all for Toronto because that was just kind of like a series of a couple of clubs, and then basically party bus to. Oh, what'd you think about the party bus this year versus last year? I
I
liked it
wasn't
this year
on the
better.
party bus. I wasn't
Oh,
on.
that's right,
I
you drove.
drove.
You
Yeah.
drove. Shit, I forgot.
Excluding me again from the conversation.
You are one with the road.
Yep.
But no, part of the bus was cool. Fucking Greg fell on a Nick because he was standing up and poured this like iced coffee or something all the fuck over her. Dude, she was soaked head to toe. Like he only had it only looked like he had like like 2 ounces
A
in this
little
drink.
bit.
Like he'd almost had the whole thing drank. But when this bus stopped and he fell forward on top of her, it was like
Just
4 gallons of iced coffee or whatever all over. It was terrible. It was terrible. She's so fucking sweet too.
she is so
But
sweet.
yeah. Okay. Let's talk about as far as on the block goes. This is gonna be a crazy fucking month for us. Okay,
Yeah.
we've got all the fucking interviews to do. Okay,
Mhm.
that our people are interested in doing because a lot of people, they're not ready to talk. They don't want to do interviews. They don't want to do stuff like that, and that's fine. I respect that.
Mhm.
I don't necessarily think that'll be much of a problem with this cast. But you never know, and I obviously respect that. Nicole from last season never wanted to interview, and she was
Mhm.
laid pretty low. And you got to respect people's
Oh,
privacy when they come on
absolutely. I totally
because
understand.
it's a
Like,
different it's a
I wouldn't
different
want to
ride for
talk to
everybody.
my
Yeah.
stupid ass either. That's the
Yeah,
way I
I
see
would.
it.
No, I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
exactly.
I didn't want to talk to you outside the house initially. Not really. Let's see what the fuck else. Okay, but yeah, we're starting the interviews. I really will start contacting people like this week and setting them up because we need to start knocking them out, dude. Because what
Yeah.
is it like the 16th or something like that, or the 15th? The BBUS 17 cast is going to be released.
Okay.
So we need to be wrapped up, or at least like one or two left over, a couple of stragglers before the BBUS stuff starts. Because when that stuff starts, we've got to fold up pretty
Shitload.
much
Yeah.
wherever we're at and like concentrate on that.
Well,
Um,
here's what I was also thinking. Like, this is something that we have to think for the end of Big Brother 17. Also,
okay.
some of these house guests that are watching their seasons right now. Does that taint how they come out of the house and like interact with, or like how they view the season, even like how they kind of
Oh
like, or is it gonna give? I'm guessing really actually it'll only give us more insight because they can be like, well, that was
no,
bullshit.
yeah, exactly. No, I think it'll give more insight. I think that. Like if you haven't watched the season, like there might be alliances you don't know about.
Yeah.
I mean, especially this season. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So, and I'm sure with all the twists and everything, people want to see how that played out.
Mhm.
How production, showed that. It showed how they fell on each side of the twist, whether it was worked for them or against them, and that kind of stuff. And I don't know. I think it's important that way they can defend themselves. They can defend their edit and therefore their game.
Do we want to do
So,
like do we want to do order of eviction after jury? Do we want to do does it
dude,
matter?
I
Do
don't
you want to
honestly.
do
I don't.
whoever gets done watching their season first? I think Brittany's probably close.
Yeah, Brittany's done, and of course I want to knock her out. Man, really, to be honest with you, I think the best way to do it, ideally, if we could get them in any kind of order, that would be nice.
Mhm.
But I think we just have to knock them out as their schedule allows because they are doing so many different things. Now that they're out,
Mhm.
so I think it'll just have to be
Just,
as we can catch them.
all right. Well, yeah. Let's I don't know. Do you think we should we get anyone for this weekend? What do you think? What are you thinking? Just shoot
Uh,
for next weekend exclusively.
yeah, like I'm going to. Man, I'll talk to uh, Greg and Risha. I'll try
Okay.
to I'll get a hold of them,
Let's
and
see if we can do a
really
dually on
those
them. That's a dually.
well, that might be, but I like to give everybody at least a little bit of respect for
Yeah.
their game. Especially Greg with Chop Shop. He had a lot of stuff going on, and he
I'm
was
I'm
kind of
saying like that's more of like a 15-minute one and like maybe a double 15-minute.
no. Yeah. Like obviously, those are going to be relatively short just because their game didn't last as long as other people's.
Mhm.
There's obviously no point in game talking with Risha for for an hour and a half.
Mhm.
Um, but we'll try to knock those two out. Um, we'll try to knock those out this weekend and maybe schedule another one.
That'd be
So,
perfect. that'd
so
be really good.
everybody be looking for announcements on when these are being scheduled, and we'll share links obviously so you can watch. We'll also
Mhm.
tweet out using a hashtag. I'm not sure what hashtag it'll be. Usually it's Ask
Ask
OTB
OTB.
Pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ask OTB Pod. Let's do that. Let's keep it
Yeah.
OTB.
And then
Ask
also
OTB Pod, and then you guys questions to whoever house guests that we're interviewing.
make sure
So.
everyone is following on the block pod on Twitter, so then you can see every time we go live. You'll be able to see when we go live. You'll be able to follow it. Blah, blah, blah. Like just that's your one-stop shop for all sorts of on the block action. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what else we thinking here.
One thing I want to say is in Niagara,
Let's get back. Yeah, get back to Niagara, I guess.
fucking Stud Muffin here.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
congratulations!
Hey, yeah,
But
y'all were leaving that day. I know.
motherfucker, is this is my point of contention? Is what the fuck you doing? You couldn't have like filled in your boy like, oh yeah, dude, like all fucking week. You think I'm gonna fucking drop that bomb? Like, what are you
Yeah, no,
doing?
dude. Listen. If there's one thing I know about Big Brother people is none of the motherfuckers can keep a secret.
Oh, that
So
is a slap in the
no,
damn face.
no.
Slap in the face.
Honestly, I kept it secret because I didn't know if I was going to chicken out, and I didn't know anybody was going to like
What the
So I
fuck?
carried that around my pocket quite a bit.
God
Thinking I might
damn
chicken
it.
out.
No, that
It
fucking.
was,
I was a
it
little
was
bummed
all
out.
nice weather. It was all nice weather the whole time we were there, and then on Sunday before we leave, it's like raining, and I'm like, hey, let's go down the falls. I want to see the falls. We can get a selfie, like a fucking goofies. And anyway, we catch a cab down there, and asked the cab to wait. I was like, hey man, just wait here a minute. We're just getting a picture. Anyway, shit that I fucking popped down the knee, full of thring, and
That's so awesome.
anyway, so yeah,
It's
it's
a
pretty
great
cool.
view down there. Like, it's so awesome. Like, it's pretty.
Yeah, oh, it's gorgeous, man. Our
Mhm.
hotel is always awesome. Oh, hey, also we need to take this opportunity to thank Peter Brown
Absolutely. Big old
for
shout outs to Peter Brown.
all that he did. Let's see, Sarah O'Mumsey, thank you, Mumsey. And Kenny, he set up that restaurant that we went to eat at that didn't have the air
Amazing.
conditioner. And
Tim
yeah.
C. Shout out to Tim C. in chat right
Shout
now.
out to Tim
Tim C.
C.
got to
Yeah,
hang out
what's
with
up?
us. Got to hang out and
Yeah, he's
got
a
to
cool
see
dude. Yeah.
AJ being AJ. You got that
Yes.
that true to life interaction with all the house guests. I thought that was just awesome.
Yeah,
I would
absolutely.
kill for that experience.
Dude, I mean, honestly, there was a time that if I would have walked into a restaurant and that lot of people were there, I would have freaked the fuck out.
Yeah,
So,
I would have gone ape
or
shit.
their equivalents at that time period. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean,
So,
I don't know. Big shout outs. But yeah, absolutely to everyone that organized the whole Canada trip. It was fucking awesome.
thank you so
I
much.
wish I could be the one that organized it for, West Coast finale this year. Which also, we have to talk about tickets because Jess has some super cheap tickets, like $50 to $100 one way to LA. So it's like,
Oh wow.
and then you just buy two and fucking cheapo city.
Boom and then boom.
Yeah,
All right.
but I mean, yeah. Well, that's thinking way too far ahead. But
Yeah, yeah. Let's see what else. Anything else we need to wrap up? I think we pretty
let
much
me
covered.
scrub over the events that transpired in Niagara. We went to a badass club. It was fucking ridiculous. We were getting mobbed, which was awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was, let's see what.
Ton of fun. Ton of fun.
Lot of fun. Just a lot of hanging out with the house guests. A lot of just bullshitting and just drinking
Yes.
and
Yes.
debauchery and fun.
Yeah.
We're not
And
trying
like
to
you
rub
said,
it in your
it's like hanging out
faces.
with the new house guests. Like I didn't really get much chance to talk with Kevin a whole lot or Peely.
Yep.
I think it's kind of understood why they were spending time together before having to part ways. And that's another thing with these house guests is they've been bonded together, and then here we are,
That's I know I
and
hate that.
they're
Like
trying. I felt
it
in the way. I
sucks.
did feel in the way some. Just because they're trying to bond with one another, bond with the Canadian house guests that they'll have contact with, and when
Yeah.
we go back to the states and stuff. And then you've got all the unspoken hangups about the show that people
Mhm.
are, still maybe salty about, or whatever else is going on.
Yeah.
Um, guilt involved. There's all sorts of weird emotions that
Well,
swirl around.
and like to the credit of these house guys, like I got in a plane the next day and I went home. Like I went straight home. Like you went to Vegas or whatever, but like
I went home and then I went to Vegas, which is a
okay.
nightmare. And in some ways, I wish I had never done it.
Because you would have been like fucking like I wish I would have just stayed the fuck home.
Just
Like why the
it was
fuck?
a whirlwind trip. I was gone like 23 hours. It cost $800, and like I didn't sleep, and I was exhausted, and I ended up seeing uh, Party Judd, Party Hardy.
In
There
full
with
force.
Aaron,
Yeah.
and James Ryan was cool to meet him. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, I walked all around Las Vegas with Hollywood Gene. So, and I heard every story Hollywood Gene has, which I love. I love Gene. But it was like 5 a.m. We ate at McDonald's. I was looking for a bed. I was beat. I was beat, and we got back to the hotel Judd and his dad were staying at, and fell asleep there.
That's so
So,
great. But I mean,
anyway, yeah,
these
that's
people,
my.
these people like they didn't get the like the benefit of like going home and just like decompressing with
No,
their friends.
no,
Like, what
it's
happened,
nice that.
guys? What happened? Like
Yeah, well, it seems like almost everybody had a family member there with them.
yeah,
Like Zach had a sister, Jordan had like his mom and aunt, I think.
yeah,
There was family members, not everybody, I guess. Bruno had his wife, people like that. So
hmm
they had like home with them, but then like the house with them. And I
yeah.
think that maybe that's probably a good way
A
to do it.
good like a weaning system almost like a wean. Cause yeah, I
Yeah,
mean like fucking I was like bummed. I was like I want to be fucking hanging out with Judd right now at the same time. Like watching all the episodes and shit. Like it's like I
yeah.
want to be you want to be with your big brother family, and you want to be with your regular family. It's like a tough, weird balance. So yeah, exactly. We feel for them, and we understand that we're the outsiders, especially being not even Canadian. Big Brother house guests.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But yeah,
Um,
I think everyone had a really good time.
I know
Everyone
I did.
there that I fucking met was just fucking
Fucking
amazing.
cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Sarah was cool as fuck. Let's see, Zach. Zach was a cool dude. Like
dude,
I didn't
yeah,
know what to expect of
exactly.
Zach. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like not in a bad way, but just like just you don't know what to expect.
Mhm.
And he was gracious and cool as shit. Dude, my
Yeah,
man fucking
humble.
Godfrey
Godfrey
fucking
was
he gave me just what I wanted, buddy.
exactly.
He was the Godfather. He
He
was
was.
exactly what I was looking for. And man, it was good to see him. He had a sister there, and it was nice to see her. And just wonderful
Ashley's
time.
stepmom, just awesome.
Ashley's
Yeah.
stepmom was cool.
So
Yes,
cool. Yeah.
yes, yeah. Ashley was sweet, super
Oh,
sweet.
Ashley. Yeah,
Um,
she yeah, she is super
yeah, dude.
great.
Like, I mean, like, there's nobody, and I mean, obviously, and let's be honest. Like, if somebody I didn't like, I wouldn't sit there and fucking trash them. But
Yeah.
like, there was nobody I didn't like. They were all really cool people that I would love to see again. And I hope that
Absolutely.
they can plan to come to the L.A. finale for BBUS and party.
And
So
that's the thing that like it's tough because we get to actually meet these people, but like out there on Twitterverse and Twitter world or whatever, like people like hate on these house guests after the fact. Like pretty much what we pretty much are doing by going there and meeting all them is we're giving them a clean slate, and it's like everyone's zeroed out. Like I want to meet you for the first time. Like how's it going? Like what's up? Like like we give them the opportunity, because they're people. Like it's not like they haven't done us any wrong or whatever. Blah blah blah. People like you might have your favorites or your least favorites. Blah blah blah. But like to me, it's like the Twitter audience should be the same way. As soon as they leave that house, like leave it at a blank slate, leave it be, and then let them
yeah.
like if they want to go on Twitter and be jackasses or whatever the fuck, like let them do it. But give everyone the benefit of the doubt, like coming out of
Yeah,
the house.
you can like the show's version of somebody, and then you can like the real world version of somebody. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I think that's what you're trying to say. And yeah, I agree because some people you might like on the show, but they're a real fucking dick in real life, and other people you might not have liked on the show, but they're actually very gracious and nice in real life.
Absolutely.
And so that should be thought about. But all right, man. Well, hey, let's wrap this shit up. I think we've about covered everything. Um,
Yeah, I think
uh,
so.
we'll just be making announcements. Stay tuned for announcements on what interviews are coming. Dude, I want to knock Sarah out. I just want to. I can't. I don't want to put her off. Obviously, she's the winner. She's
Mm-hmm.
obviously a bad motherfucker. She shouted us out on the podcast,
Yep.
and I don't want. I don't want her to be sick and tired of talking to every motherfucker in town, and
That's
she hadn't talked to
yeah.
us yet. I
That's
want to
why
get
we
her. I
need
want
to
to get her
do.
fairly fresh.
Yep.
So I might try to see what her availability is, because
Absolutely.
she is obviously the hot commodity, and fucking my new best friend, a employee with a large bank account. We going?
Absolutely.
Where are we going? We're going on vacation. Let's
Yeah, no,
travel.
you should definitely
Love you.
pitch the idea of her getting a house in America or in New Orleans, and then we'll rig it up with cameras and we'll fucking make it
Yes.
reality house. We should pitch
Reality
that to
house.
her. But no, yeah, you should actually pull strings. We should get her first probably, and then if we get her first, I want Jordan second. I think because both of them shouted us out. Like those are
Sure.
our interviews. Like those are the
Well,
ones we need.
Bruno did
Bruno
too. Bruno
third.
did
Yep.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
But like
But
yeah.
no, and yeah, and I think that's important. But of course, it depends on like schedule. Like I said, I talked to Jordan today, and he's not wanting to do a bunch of interviews. He's going to do Rob's sister Nino, because Rob's already talked to him, and he said he'd do us, but he's not sure when.
Okay.
So we'll try to nail down something with him. Like I
Yeah.
said, I don't want to pressure him. But anyway, all right, guys. Well, hey, thanks everybody for watching. Follow me at Spencer B. Clausen. Follow at on the Block Pod.
Yep, on the Block Pod.
Okay.
And
On the Block
then
Pod, so far.
you can follow
Oh, and
me
hey,
at McCrea
put
Chum.
comments down here. Put comments down here. If you have questions for a particular house guest, you can go ahead and add that in the comments. I'll review it before we interview any house guest. If there's new comments that get added to this. But anyway, don't forget
About
to give the thumbs up and subscribe.
yeah, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button if you can. If you want to do that fan funding stuff, I don't know what it is. Check it out. Ooh.
We'll try to figure it out and try to put in the comments.
It should be just right in the thing somehow. I don't know. But
Okay.
also, oh man, what was I just gonna say? Oh, the question should be like, what kind of season do you want for Big Brother 17? Or should it be about like ask questions to Big Brother house guests? Because we don't really know.
No, I was thinking just like questions for
House
BB
guests?
to 3 house guests.
Okay.
Yeah. Just kind of so we start that way we can start pulling some questions and
Okay, that makes sense. That makes way more sense. Everyone, like, put in your questions into this one. You can also use the hashtag #OnTheBlockPod, or Ask on the Block Pod, hashtag Ask on the Block Pod, and
it's actually hashtag Ask OTB Pod.
Fuck, this is got. We gotta fix
Yeah.
this shit.
We gotta fix it, but no, that's what
yeah.
it is. Ask OTB Pod.
Hashtag Ask OTB Pod.
Hey, what about? We need to mention this because everybody gets that. We're done talking about that. Fuck that. What about that fucking asshole that's got a podcast called On the Block or something?
I thought we weren't even
iTunes?
gonna. I don't think we were even gonna give him a fucking time of day. This shit.
Okay. Well, anyway, tell them
motherfucker.
about our that you can get this on iTunes. We're on iTunes.
Oh yeah, we are on iTunes now. If you are hearing this on iTunes right now, I'm really sorry because there's been a huge delay. Oh wait, yeah, I've had like a couple episodes back up. Like I completely forgot about them till right now. So if you haven't listened to them yet, I'm sorry everyone. But if you are listening to them right now, I'm gonna pat myself on the back right now for getting it done. That's some future time travel shit right there. Yeah, baby. Terminator 2 shit right there.
Hell yeah.
Or wait, whatever, some shit. All right, yeah. iTunes. You can find us on iTunes. Look up Ask on the Block Pod. I keep on saying Ask on the Block. All right, this is getting too much. I'm so sweaty and hot. It's fucking getting muggy. Yeah. So yeah, do all that stuff. You can follow me on McCrea Chum. What else we got? That should be it. I mean, that's it. We're gonna have some fun here with these coming up interviews. We're gonna have a good time. Everyone's really excited to bullshit with us. It seems like so. Yeah, just get your questions into our comments, and we'll be scrolling them over. And we're excited to see you guys next time. Really.
Nice. Sarah's on Twitter. She said, listening to me and you hashtag on the block talking about how much they love Scott. She said, hello guys, I'm cool too. we mentioned you later. You are cool. You're no Scott, but you are cool.
No, Scott. No, I think that you and Scott are simpatico. Or you guys are like compatible, and me and Sarah are compatible. Like we can be team on the block friends. Like me and Sarah are the long hair guys, and you guys are the more down to earth like.
That's fair enough.
I think it's pretty similar. Like Yeah, I'm the Sarah
Yeah.
in our relationship, I think. But
I would
not
say
but
so.
not a winner. Like but in like absolute opposite. Like I'm the uber loser.
You're Bizarro Sarah. This
Yeah,
is
I am
all
Bizarro Sarah. Brown hair and shit. Yeah, like
right. Yeah,
goodbye. Yeah.
you're totally fucking Bizarro Sarah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All
All
right.
right,
Fuck
that's
it.
getting
Let's
silly
cut it
enough.
off there.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot, everyone, and we'll see you next time on the block. Give a hoot. Take care.